Hey, I'm Shannon and I help people downsize and organize their homes for a living. People ask me what are the best systems and tools for organizing especially small spaces. So today I'm going to show you my top 3 favorites. This first idea is not just an organizing win, but it's also a last-minute gift hack. Bring one of these to the next family gathering, pass it around, and have everyone jot down not only their birth date, but how old they will be if they're going to disclose that. This is a great last-minute gift for moms and grandmas. I'm Shannon from Skip to My Life, where I love to teach you how to live an upscale lifestyle on a downsized budget. So today I'm giving you 3 solid wins in starting to organize your home and accomplish all those goals this year. Did you know that according to a study by Harvard Business Review, people who regularly use planners are 42% more likely to achieve their goals? And this is a great time to go planner and calendar shopping. I found this one at Dollar Tree, which was my favorite at that price point. Not only does it have a month at a glance, but it also has lots of space for note taking. I'm not a fan of these tiny ones that are really too small to be of use to anyone. This episode is not sponsored, but I am going to tell you that the Happy Planner system is my hands down favorite. I have tried all different kinds of journals over the years. They come in both spiral bound and their ring bound system. I prefer the ring bound system, and I'm going to show you why in just a little bit. They also come in a medium size and a larger size. Now I started with the medium and I've gone up to the larger as my life has gotten a little bit more complicated. But if you're one of those people that loves all the bling and accessories with your journals, Happy Planner has you covered there as well. A planner is an invaluable tool in mapping out your home organizing journey. Well, I'm sitting here at my desk letting you in on the inside scoop on me and my planner. It's not really important that you use the same planner I do. The thing that's important is that you find a system that works well for you and that you stick with it. Now, give yourself some grace. This may take you weeks or even months to really refine and work out. And you may have a system that's online, not a physical product. I just really love things written down, and it serves as a journal or diary for me to look back from year to year and see what I was doing. If you do decide on a physical planner, here are my 5 non-negotiables. It needs to be practical, attractive, it needs to lay flat on a surface, and it does need to have a month at a glance so that you can see everything going on without turning a page. I went from the smaller size version to this larger size, and it has been a game changer for me. Everyone has their preferences and their opinions about planners and journals. It's extremely sturdy. I have tried creating laminated covers like this myself, and I've never been able to duplicate the sturdiness of these covers and dividers. You can spill things on them, you can clean them off, you can disinfect them. They just work really well. And then the other thing I like about them, I have purchased a hole punch that goes with this lineup. And so any pages I want to put in myself, I can hole punch and add in. And you can see that I've done that in the back with some of this notebook paper. Designating specific areas or zones for different activities or items not only streamlines your routine, but it also reduces the time you spend searching for things. The easiest way I have found to implement this idea in a small space is to use a 3-tier wheeled cart like the one I'm showing you. I'm using it here as a portable drink station, but I'm going to show you many more ideas, and I would love for you to comment below and tell me things I haven't even thought of yet. Statistics show that organizing our homes by zones can actually save us 30% of our time daily because we know where everything we need for that specific task can be found, and we also can easily put it back. Organizing expert Peter Walsh once said, "Clutter is not just physical stuff. It's old ideas, toxic relationships, and bad habits." So start organizing and creating a space that nurtures your productivity and peace, and that's my job, to inspire you to do that. My favorite 3-tier cart comes from Michael's, and one of the reasons I love this cart is because it comes in so many colors. So not only is it useful, it's easy to put together, but you can choose a color that really blends into your decor, especially if you're in a small space. It doesn't make itself look out of place. I have used these ideas throughout my videos for years and years, and it was fun for me to take a little walk down memory lane and see the things that come up as tried and true favorites that I love to share with you. You could use a 3-tier cart like this one to store makeup, make more room in your bathroom, for pet supplies, for closet organization, for tool storage, and the list just goes on and on. Many of you have expressed frustration to me that you have actually gotten areas of your home organized only to have your system fall apart or other members of your family not put things back where they go. So the answer to that is labels, and let's talk about all different kinds of label systems. I'm showing you several different types of label systems, starting with completely free, which is my downloadable 14-page custom home labels. You can find those by clicking on the link in the description box. And you'll also be signed up to my email list where I'll tell you what's going on behind the scenes and what's coming up next. If you have $5 or less, you can pick up some alphabet stickers at Dollar Tree or another craft store. I like to line these up on a ruler before I actually attach them to the container just to make them look a little bit neater. But you can also get these labels. I purchased these at Dollar Tree along with this paint pen, and I'm going to be making some air freshener for each of my bathrooms just using distilled water and some essential oil. I'm trying to get away from a lot of the chemical sprays and potions, and honestly, this idea works just as well for pennies. Now, this would also make a great gift idea throughout the year, or you can change the scent to match the freshness of whatever holiday you're celebrating. I'm not a big fan of labeling just to make things look pretty, but there are a lot of times when labels are really important and they even enhance our safety. If you're feeling frustrated that you've created a system and it's not being kept up, you can always try labeling the area where that container goes as well as a container. If you're willing to invest just a little bit more money, this thermal labeler is an excellent tool. Because it uses special labels, it does not need an ink cartridge, so there's nothing to replace, and it's going to end up costing you a lot less than a conventional label maker. Not only does this labeler work really well, but it stores in a small space and it's really fun to use. It does work on a downloadable app on your phone, and I'm going to link below to my Like to Know It store where all of these items are found. One thing you need to know about this particular labeler, it does work with heat. So if you have items you're labeling that are exposed to hot spaces, the labels would just turn black. You want to make sure that you use this in areas like your kitchen or your study or your office where it's not going to be exposed to extreme temperature changes. Definitely don't use them on items that are going to be in your car or outside. My goal today is to try and help you save lots of money on organizing. So yes, I am advocating some things that do cost a little bit of money, but I think that you will find if you use really sturdy items in the 3 categories that I'm showing you, it really doesn't matter if you buy expensive containers to actually do the organizing. For a long time, I was a holdout on getting a Cricut machine. Everyone else had them and I did not. My sister actually purchased one for me for a birthday gift a couple years ago, and she got me this little Cricut Joy. Now, again, this video is not sponsored by any of these companies, but I love this system if you are looking for a really high-end labeling look like the one I'm showing you. You can save so much money on containers, and they look like you spent a lot more just because that label is so very beautiful. Using a Cricut does involve several steps, and it usually takes a little longer than the other methods I'm showing you. But if you're looking for a really high-end look, a Cricut is the way to go. I especially love using this Cricut Joy if I'm making really inexpensive gifts, but I like it also because it stores in really small spaces. Well, this year we are going to get down to the business of finally getting our homes organized, because I just want to remind you that today is not the end of your story. So do not give up. Keep putting one foot in front of the other.